subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
Hi everyone, my name is Anita and I'm so happy to welcome Safiul Alom today, who is doing his PhD from IIM Calcutta in operations area. He is in the fourth year. So welcome Alom, Mr. Alom here at INKPOTHUB Media, and we are so happy that you have accepted our request.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Hi, I am Safiul Alom. I am doing PhD in Operation Management in IIM Calcutta, and I joined PhD program in 2019. So I'm quite experienced when
I know this is something which is very interesting because I know that we are here to learn from you, from your experiences. You have done your graduation and post graduation from Jadavpur University, and then you have had a brief experience with L&T. What made you decide for research career? Can you briefly tell us about your decision, because it is very important for us to understand from L&T to PhD in management, operations management. What made you work towards this direction?
Actually, yeah, when I completed my degree in 2007, when at that time actually I had some opportunity to join for masters and as well as that PhD program. But unfortunately at that time I could not join because of some other reasons. I need to join the job, and then after that I joined L&T. And during my L&T period, I actually spent around 10 years almost, and went to the mid-level management. Actually, I should say I was elevated to the mid-level management, and after that I started feeling that there is a need for, um, uh, I, I should say, enhancement in skills. So for that, I actually did one EPBA course, Executive Program in Business Analytics in IIM Calcutta. So at that time, I came here and I saw that the environment here. Then I thought that I should once again come back to the academics. So that triggered me a lot.
So it means that your second program with IIM Calcutta. So you loved IIM Calcutta.
Yeah.
I'm sure that in some point in time you will join IIM Calcutta as a professor as well. That looks like. Okay. So what is important here is for me to understand. Did you find any role model which helped you understand that PhD is your career choice? It should be your career choice. Have you experienced like any role model behavior here?
Yeah, I think I found because there are several professors actually, they inspired me a lot. Whenever I see him or her, how they're actually managing classes, how they are actually nurturing the students. So that gives me lots of inspiration to pursue this career. And one day, I don't know, I will be also most probably try to grow some students under me as a PhD scholar.
Okay. Did you apply to any other IIM or any other B school for your PhD?
Actually, I applied for another few IIMs. The only thing is that when this was my first interview in IIM Calcutta. So that actually by I don't know, somehow I cracked that exam. So yeah, interview also. So that's why. Then after that, I didn't try in other IIMs. So this was my first interview, as well as I got it here.
Okay, so because now you are in the fourth year, my next obvious question is, how would you define IIM Calcutta's FPM experience? Say in 3 words if you have to explain.
This institute is, I should say, one of the oldest institute, and it has a good reputation outside India also. It is obviously it is one of the best IIM in India, and it has good reputation in outside India also. And second thing is that it has a good infrastructure also. Although I did not I do not know when I joined here, but after joining here, I found it that that our we have lots of access to the journals, as well as, I should say, institutional support is very, very good, I should say. So that is the second thing, this one. And third, the most important one is the research culture. That culture is there in IMC. So that's why I believe it is one of the, I think, one of the best institute in India to pursue PhD, in at least in management.
Okay. So, Mr. Alom, I would take you to, 4 years ago kind of situation wherein I would ask you to recall your interview experience. I'm sure these 4 years must have made you forgot all those things, but I would request you to go to that period when you were appearing for the interview. And I have a couple of questions from you to ask you, like, what was your interview experience and what kind of questions were asked to you? And tell me more about your SOP, your research proposal, and what things you prepared for PFPM admission, the PhD admission, for the PhD admission. If you can throw some light on that.
Uh, in IMC, when I attended the interview, at that time, definitely we need to prepare the SOP, and also we have to clear some, I should say, exams. So like GRE, GMAT, or CAT, this that kind of exam as prescribed by the brochure, or I should say advertisement by the institute. Apart from that, when I actually, I can recall my interview, it was very, very nice and smooth. And I should say, they actually, here only one thing I did not have any kind of research proposal. So I came straight away with from the industry, and they asked industry related questions as well as few numericals also, as I am I applied for the operation management group. So, and I should say that also some HR related questions. So this interview went very well, actually. So
Mhm.
somehow it
So, what
went
was the
very
length
well.
of the interview? What was the length of the
It
interview?
was 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. And then did you appear for like JRF, Net JRF, or CAT or GMAT, GRE? Which exam did you appear for before applying to IIM Calcutta?
I applied, actually, I appeared for GRE exam.
Acha.
So yeah, that is one of the accepted, I should say, exam in
Uh-huh.
IIM Calcutta also.
Yes. Okay. So, what kind of questions were asked based on your, say, work experience or your area of specialization?
They asked me about my, I should say, role, as well as and more emphasis was given on that you are already a manager, so how you will be able to adapt here. You are actually
Mm-hmm.
out of touch.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually I convinced them by
Mm-hmm.
answering academics related questions also. And
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, they asked about that how am I prepared, really prepared for this program or not, because
Mm-hmm.
there is a drastic reduction in the, I should say, financial aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So then I convinced them that yeah, prepared for, I'm ready for that.
Okay, okay, okay. So I would ask you more questions around preparation tips. What would be your, suggestions to the future PhD scholars who are, waiting to join IIM Calcutta, and now that admission deadlines are there. So tell me how one should prepare for qualifying exams and then for interviews, how to prepare for getting into the PhD program of IIM Calcutta.
Mm, as I have already only attended the GRE exam, so I can talk about that only. GRE is a very, I should say, they ask elementary questions, so there are lots of possibility of doing mistakes. So first I should tell that that preparation time I took around 3 to 4 months. before appearing GRE. So then there, what I felt that we used to do lots of silly mistakes. So that is one of the most, I should say, important part to look upon, because that I should say, by lots of practice we can overcome that mistakes. Then we can have a decent GRE score. After that only we can apply.
Okay. And what about the interview preparation? How did you prepare for, how would you, give some tips to, what kind of tips you would give to the potential PhD students? How to prepare for the interview?
Uh, yeah, only one thing I want to tell, that in
Uh,
IIMs, whenever we should, I should say, appear in interview, we should be candid enough and we should be very, very truthful enough. If
mm,
that is the one of the, I think, I think primary, I should say, consideration. It should be the primary consideration for any student. Uh,
okay.
and balance, rest, anything can happen. So that is, I should say, a state of nature, I should say.
Okay. 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 So, moving to the next part or next discussion, that, because you have already, you are already in the fourth year of your PhD program. So what are those three things which you love about your coursework and then thesis work?
First, in coursework here, the first 2 years we generally go through this coursework, and first year is very, very difficult because it is, we have to compete with all the MBA students. So
Hmm.
there, they are also very good. At least in IIM, top three IIMs are taking the one of the best students in India. So as a result, it is, a competition is very, very tough. So after
Hmm.
that, surviving in first year, then in second year, it is a different ball game altogether, because
Hmm.
there we need to read all the research related courses. We
Hmm.
need to
Hmm.
take the research related courses, and there we need to, first we will be exposed to the I should say, research papers, which is definitely a, I should say, which is our ultimate goal. At the end of the day, we are here to publish papers. So
Huh.
reading how to read papers, and how to evaluate the papers, how to critique that paper, that are the that are taught in second year. And third year
Huh.
onwards is totally, it is arts. Actually, what I am interested in, I will propose to my, first of all, I will propose my, I should say, thesis topic to my guide. Then my guide will approve. Then after that, we will go for a public, I should say, a proposal defense. And then
Hmm.
after that, I will we will go to the balance, I should say, next 2.5 years we will actively work on that
Hmm. Hmm.
particular topic.
Hmm.
So, and here, one thing I want to tell, that in PhD, our thesis advisory committee is very, very, I would say, engaged. They are giving timely feedbacks, as well as I should say, they are helping me a lot.
Hmm. So, tell me about your comprehensive exam.
In comprehensive exam, in especially operation management group, we need to appear for 4 subjects, and
Hmm.
there basically maximum it is a, I should say, exam. It is exam in some department. There are, I should say, in CQE, they will ask for a proposal, or they will ask some. They will give some topic. We have to come up with some ideas, as well as some write-ups also on that.
Hmm.
So in
Hmm.
operation management, it is basically exam format, and then
Okay.
followed by one presentation.
Okay. So for our audience, I would love to explain what is a comprehensive exam. So usually what happens is after first year and the second year completion, um, any scholar is, all the scholars are required to appear for an exam to qualify the coursework. So that is a comprehensive exam, and it is area based and comprehensive exam committee based. So every student can get a different comprehensive exam, and every area can have a different comprehensive exam. And once the student qualifies that comprehensive exam, then the student enters in the third year, and thesis stage. So I am reminded of my coursework here when you were talking about it. So I know it is kind of very much tough in not tough, but it is definitely gives you that feeling that okay, now we are in that examination stage and we are waiting for the next phase of our PhD. So I'm feeling that nostalgia about my own coursework here. So, anyways, moving to the next part of this discussion, Mr. Alom. So, what are those three things that you like about IIM Calcutta's campus?
It is lots of greenery is there in the
Uh,
campus. It is a
uh,
very beautiful campus and peaceful also.
uh,
And their students are vibrant. And
uh,
I have got lots of, I should say, fabulous researchers as my peers.
Oh wow. After talking to you, I'm feeling so nostalgic about IIM Indore because I did my PhD from IIM Indore. That is also a very beautiful campus, and we have made a lot of friends. We make a lot of friends during our PhD journey. So I know that kind of feeling that you are just trying to explain. So what is your typical work day like? When do you start your
Uh,
work and
Here, actually, I did as I worked from 8 to 6 during my LNT days. So
hmm,
I am not actually distinguishing myself from when I was in, I should say, LNT, and today I am in IMC. Actually, my job profile got changed, but the thing is that my DTRs is, I think, similar. So I generally try to devote myself, at least in the daytime, at 10 to 6. I try to work on my thesis, and I'm considering this as a job actually.
okay, you consider this as a job. So it means that you are so motivated that that these are my work hours and you have to split your work hours according to the task which you are doing. Quite interesting because many of the scholars actually take a liberty that because we have a lot of time to pursue the PhD program. So in that case, we generally sometimes lag behind because we are not able to manage our time well. So I understand from what you just said that it is important to manage time as per the urgency which work which we are doing. Uh, so I got the gist, and I think one should do the way you are doing. So, what is your favorite campus hangout spot?
It is actually Carol. Carol is basically one
Uh,
area where we actually all PhD scholars as well as our professors study. So there actually we sometime we are not supposed to talk there, but outside
hmm,
that Carol we generally sometimes speak to each
hmm,
other about our progress as well as current
hmm,
affairs and all these things.
hmm,
So that is I
hmm.
think I enjoy that. And also
Okay,
we go for tea and all these things. So that is the
okay,
most I should say.
okay. And what kind of career would you like to continue after your PhD? Like, would you like to enter in the
uh,
consultancy space or corporate again or teaching?
I am actually um, I want to join academics. So this
Uh-huh.
I have told during my interview also. It was asked to me that where do you
Okay.
want to join. So
Uh-huh.
my first target is to join academics.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'm sure that a lot of students who are going to join IIM PhD programs, they must have gotten a lot of insights from your suggestions and your tips, because this is a heavy conversation which we have just had. Can we have a rapid fire here?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you a morning person or a late night person?
morning person.
What is a must-have item on your work desk?
It is basically I should say a laptop obviously.
Okay. And which brand?
It is Dell.
Dell. Okay. What do you do when you feel stressed or overwhelmed during any day?
Uh, Actually, here one thing in research, all researchers have actually ups and downs. Every day we come up with some kind of I should say sometimes we are very joyful and sometimes we are very much depressed. because our result fluctuates daily or weekly, obviously. So whenever I get some good results, so I am very, very happy, and then otherwise, so sometimes get
Okay.
under pressure.
Okay. Do you celebrate, like, do you go out for partying, or do you go out for movies? Do you do that?
Uh, yeah, we go here in IMC. We all actually batchmates. Generally, we go outside and
Okay.
do party
Okay.
and all these things. So
Okay.
that is
Okay.
there.
What's your favorite book?
Uh, this is actually there is a book on analytics. Actually, basically, this is written by Davenport. That book actually changed my, I should say, thought process in, I should say, in the research also, as well
Okay.
as it motivated me to work on the data. So this is basically data science related work. And in case of if you fictions, actually, I love to write. Read books, Bengali books especially. So
Okay.
and especially detective book.
Okay.
So there is a Feluda and Bomkesh. This is my, I should say, always I try to see once again.
Okay.
Every time I try to read that book. I think I have read
Okay.
many times.
Okay. What's your favorite quotation which keeps you motivated all the time?
Lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Alom. And it was very, very nice interacting with you. I'm so happy that we spoke. And I wish you all the very best for your PhD and well as future career. We are going to speak again very soon once you finish your PhD so that I can understand what is the career path a person chooses after the PhD program. We are trying to build that kind of content as well.
It's great to see you all here. Thank you for watching our work. If you have not subscribed to INKPOTHUB Media, then please hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel and support research celebrations in India.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.